Okay, so as I mentioned, we're heading towards recession. All that good work of the 1960s is undone. There's a total miscalculation of the outcome of the economic development plans between 78 and 81. They expect gross national profit to grow in 1981 by 5%, but it actually only grows by 2.5%. So there's a massive deficit there. There's an increase in public sector workers, which means there's an increase in wages, which impacts on government spend. Ireland is effectively living beyond her means and heading dangerously and spiraling dangerously towards economic recession and depression again. There's a second oil crisis in 1979. So this has a massive impact on industry. The price of oil increases, impacts on industry, which means that there's an increase in unemployment, and it skyrockets. In 1981, unemployment was at 147,000. In 1979, it was at 90,000. So there's a massive increase in unemployment, which of course impacts significantly on economic development. If there's less money being spent in the economy, there's less opportunities, there's less jobs, it means that we have an increase in immigration again. Okay, so we're heading towards that kind of dangerous situation that we were in the 1950s. But can the Pope save the day? The arrival of John Paul II was a huge deal. It was, as a massively Catholic country, the arrival of the visit of a Pope was of massive importance. But it also increased morale. It encouraged people. It made them look beyond themselves. So Pope John Paul II was the first Pope to ever visit Ireland. He was the first non-Italian to be elected Pope in 450 years, which was a significant feat on his behalf. He had high regard for Ireland because of the largely Catholic population and how it mirrored his native Poland. So he had a really busy visit to Ireland. He went to Drogheda, where he made a special appeal to the IRA to cease their violence. He was ignored. He attended he presided over an open air mass in the Phoenix Park, which was attended by over 1 million people. He visited the monastery in Clonmacnoise, and if you visit Clonmacnoise now, you can still see the helicopter pad that was built specifically for his visit. That's still there on the site. He celebrated a mass for young people in Galway, and he said that iconic line, "Young people of Ireland, I love you." And I have the video link there on the PowerPoint so you can have a look at it. He said mass and greeted the sick in Knock, and he held another open air mass in Limerick. So he was super busy. And his visit was of massive importance to the Irish people because of its, I suppose, traditional links, but it was one of the last ceremonial occasions that Lynch participated in. They lost many political battles over during 1979, the European election, declining support for the government at home, a move against Lynch led by Haughey, lost seats in by-elections. So he resigns in 1979, and two candidates emerged to replace him. Shock horror, Haughey and Colley. Colley was Lynch's preferred choice, but Haughey wins by 44 votes to 38. So the party remained divided into Haughey and Colley factions. So we'll look at Charlie Haughey's role in government in the next video.